Hey everybody, Hat Creature here. So, after that viewer build I did with Sniper Mod Nikolai, and then after the Biocore Nikolai, it got me to thinking that I'm looking at this possibly the wrong way. Now, the concept of a Biocore Nikolai was really cool, but I think I was focusing too much into, the Biocore. Instead, thanks to some really good comments, it just got me thinking, like, Nikolai's UBCS monitor is, like, the most unique skill in the entire game, and I came up with, like, this build. I don't think it's finished yet, but I think the idea, and if I can accomplish it, I think it might be one of the most powerful creature builds created. Yeah. Like, if I can do this correctly, like, if I can find a way to do this with UBCS Monitor, uh, I think it'll be really good. I don't know if I can, but I think I'm, like, on, like, some sort of path to finding it. Anyway, I don't have an official name for this build, because I think this is one of those builds that might, like, deserve, like, a legit name. But anyway, the working title for this experimental build is, I guess, Debuff Nikolai. That's not the official thing, but it's basically what it is. So UBCS Monitor is just so unique. It's tracking. At its base ability, it's tracking. So they take 20% more damage. But when they're tracked, they do less damage. And I'm assuming, since they take 20%, I'm assuming they do 20% less as well. That's what I'm thinking. And then so because of stars, when Nemesis pops in, they're automatically tracked. So, if it makes sense, it should work. When Nemesis pops in, they do less damage. And then I have firearm efficiency, and basically, the build I've created, the whole thing revolves around tracking as much as I possibly can. So the longer I can keep the survivors tracked, the longer they're debuffed, the longer they do less damage. And in the long run, that's just going to hurt them. This could potentially hurt Pyrone. This can hurt Becca. Uh, because if they're constantly doing less damage, and everything you put out there has more health and more damage resistance, then they're going to be spending more resources than they normally would on other masterminds. That's the idea, though. So as for the build itself, I have reinforced leg hold trap in area 3. Specific reason, I'm not using any guns, and this just hurts the build. So I have this. As for the deck, it is basically just another rendition of what you've already seen. I still have the Nia, the Double Zombie, the Fortifying Anchor. I have an Imposter now. I have Shuffle Mod, and I'm calling it Discard. I don't care what it's called. It's called Discard. So that I can get the Radar Pulse more often. It's a cycle card, and it's free tracking. And at one point, I got it like back-to-back like 3 times. And then I have Landmine. Since they're taking more damage, I might as well put in a Landmine so they, get hit if they're not paying attention. I have the Infection Enhancer, so, I can slow them down. That's just one more debuff. So with tracking, they do less damage, they take more damage, and with Infection, they're slower. And, they lose health every time they cough. So they're tracked, they're taking more damage, they're doing less damage, and they're constantly losing health thanks to Infection. That's like all the debuffs in the game right there. That's every debuff in the game. Infection, take more damage, do less damage. Badass. And all you need is this and one skill. And then I have Energy Leech Enhancer. I don't know if I should change this to Berserk or not. I know I made a video specifically stating, like, this is when you use Berserk, but I don't know if I could get rid of Energy Leech is the actual complaint. Like, this is 2, 2, 3... Hold on. So this is 3, 2... Sorry, 3, 2, 2, 2. Everything else is 1. And this is 4. So the cost is kind of cheap. So I got that going on. For the equipment, I have 21% more health with Resilient Skin 3. I have moderate biocore durability and bioenergy speed. I have greatly increased infection rate. And then I have Noxious Compound 3. Now the reason I'm using this is for tracking and the leg hold trap. See, this makes whatever negative effects from traps and some guns last longer. So if they get tracked, they're tracked for longer. If they're in the goop from the goop gun, they're in it for longer. And this works on the Yataveo as well, I've been told. So, that's why I have that. And it works for the leg hold trap. And, you know, so this trap right here lasts longer than the normal one. With Noxious Compound 3, it'll last even longer. But, like you've seen, the only thing I have for bioenergy is this. So, if I got rid of BioLeech, my bioenergy is going to be really bad, I'm thinking. And this plus this, I'll need a total of 5 energy. And then I have to buff them up very, very slowly. And then pop this out. And, you know, that's 5, 6, 7 bioenergy. But, you know, like on average, I might have 4 or 5. So, I won't be able to do that. So I'm thinking that's why I have this. And I can't use a spray because it's 2. Firearm efficiency is making this cost 1. And I can't have a whole bunch of things costing 2. But anyway, I have 2 matches coming your way with no commentary. I don't think the matches themselves show off the power of this build, because in my honest opinion, I think they were just stupid. I think both teams were just playing wrong. The first team, I'm pretty sure they lost because of the Martin. I think he was the low rank, and I'm sure they lost because of him. But what both teams have in common is that they weren't really focusing on killing things. They were focusing on rushing. Which is kind of ironic because despite the fact that they were trying to rush, they gave me so much time to prepare. Which doesn't make any fucking sense. But you'll see what I'm talking about when you actually get in there. Anyway, yeah. Let me know what you think about this, because this skill alone is underrated and should be used more often. It's a powerful skill if used correctly. With the right build, you know, instead of survivors having all the things that fuck up masterminds, this one skill can allow you to create a build that can, you know, make the survivors work harder than they usually do. And I'm giving my creatures more health, and I'm giving my biocore more durability. And that's before they do less damage. That's before I have the Fortifying Anchor and control Ania. This, plus me controlling it, 100% damage resistance. This, 15% damage resistance on its own, so that's 115 damage resistance. And it's infected, and it has the energy leech. So I'm tracking them, I'm infecting them, they're doing less damage, they're taking more damage. That's... yeah. I don't know, there's something about this. There's something here. So let me know... yeah, just let me know what you think. And I have some more Friday the 13th videos coming. I'm sorry I didn't get to see the comments on the previous video. I didn't get any notifications on those videos, so I didn't know people enjoyed them. But I'll upload more now, now that I see you guys like it. So yeah, let me know what you think, and as always, have a great day. Okay, so that's the low rank Martin, but this team, this is the one that rushed the most. They just refused to kill anything, and that's the biggest reason why they lost. But the same thing happens in this match and the next match. Somehow, despite their strategies, they have a low time in Area 1. And that's what happens when they get to Area 2. They just don't have as much time, despite the fact that I don't even do much at all. But the stars align somehow when it comes to time. But, like I said, I believe the Martin is the reason they lost, despite their strategy. And, you know, if they were better, if they were a good team, they would have gotten to Area 3. Yeah, but you'll see.
I always fulfill contracts. You are all as good as dead. Oh, you have found my little toy. But do not expect to activate it so easily. You cannot run from me now. I have a friend for you. You get along very much, I think. You found that? What amateur? Put it there. You'll make me do this myself. Ah, you have a key. I doubt you will live to use it. I am coming for you.
This will teach you what jokes about.
They taste you in the air. They want your flesh.
That was not ideal. Let's get out of here.
My client will be happy with the fear you see. Be afraid, young ones. This is fine.
Stand back, everyone. Find the strength.
With this strength, I will end you. When you die, Perhaps you will become weapon too. It feels no pain, and will end yours forever. You can take its security guard now, but this is not the end. Get it over with. Stop resisting. Be happy you did not have the shame of being the first to die.
Thanks a lot for that. Activated.
Do not rush. You have plenty of time. I promise. You cannot run from me now.
Here it comes.
Get it over with. Stop resisting. Stay a while. There's plenty of time. You don't want I make your gravestone now? No kill bonus. But a win is a win.
So, right here, the Valerie. I've faced the Valerie before. You know, it's just one of those names. But this team kind of did the same thing, too. They were more aggressive on the creatures than the last team, but I still feel that they somehow made the same mistake as the other team. Not as bad as, you know, what happened in the last one, but something's going on here. I'm pretty sure I'm not winning because of the build, but it's really frustrating when I'm trying to show off a debuff build, but I don't really know what to look for to show that I'm winning because of the debuffs. But anyway, yeah. Let me know what you think about this team and the build. Thank you.
My client wishes you dead. I make it fast for you. Da? Some company for you. All battlefields shift and change like the tide. This device may not be lethal, but I only need to slow it to win. Try and face me. This will not go well for you. The door is locked, and the seconds of your life tick away. Good. You can move to the more dangerous toys now. You'll make me do this myself. Now we shall end this. Ah, you have a key. I doubt you will live to use it.
I might.
You cannot run away so easily. I like this. Yes.
Head the planet.
Damn it, it's locked.
Doing it.
Now I have everything I need. You found that? What amateur? Put it there. Let me slip into something more comfortable, okay? First I take your sight, then I take your life. This is the best you can do? They taste you in the air. They want your flesh. Some men made it this far. It's unacceptable. Well done. No matter, your luck will end.
Got a locked door.
Nemesis will end this for you. Get it over with. Stop resisting. Again. No problem. Take his card. I have a good plan ahead.
Gonna need to break in something.
Stay a while. There's plenty of time. is not your lucky day. What else could have been expected from setting children against me?